experience.
Sharks. Just the word can invoke fear and anxiety. And I'm guilty of it too. But did you know that over 50% of the global population has a fear of sharks? I'm facing my fears head on. I want to finally know the truth. Are sharks ruthless killers, or are they just misunderstood?
A surfer lost his leg after a shark bit him this morning.
An American tourist killed by a shark while on vacation.
So I booked a flight to Jupiter, Florida to find out. Met up with shark expert David Mansell. And what I learned will surprise you.
And when we're just killing off millions of sharks every year, we're killing off the balance. Women, be aware of your surroundings, and it's going to be a really easy, fun, safe dive.
Nice. Stick around to find out the truth about the ocean's apex predator.
So we're in Jupiter, Florida, and we're about to go swim with some sharks. What can go wrong?
This is David Mansell. He's been interacting with sharks for over 4 years. He's an underwater photographer, videographer, an athlete, and just an all-around badass.
How long have you been interacting with sharks?
A little over 4 years now.
Been over 4 years.
Yeah.
What can you do to take the fear away from people, like of being afraid of sharks?
Honestly, the scariest part is right now, right? It's the anticipation. It's I watched Jaws last week.
Yeah.
This is my perception of sharks. Or they watch Shark Week, right? And they see sharks in a very aggressive, predatory state. But realistically, like once you get out there, you see how the sharks are acting. It's very peaceful.
Very peaceful.
It's not the adrenaline-filled experience that most people are anticipating. It's calming. It's like watching these majestic beings just kind of being in their natural habitat, right? So deep, steady breaths, try to take away all the anticipation of, the outside noise, like the movies, Sharknado, the Meg, all that kind of stuff. And then just be in the moment, man. That's the best thing I could tell you, is just be in the moment, watch the sharks, see how they're acting, and just feed off their energy, right? Because sharks, more so than really any animal, apex animal that I've ever encountered in the wild, they feed off energy, right? So however you're feeling, they're going to be feeling that way. If you're out there panicking, splashing around, it's going to cause commotion. They're going to be curious. If you're out there calm and just looking at them and just like in your element, they're going to treat you that way. They're going to just do their thing, and they're not even going to think about you.
How important are sharks to the ecosystem, and why is it important to us as humans to protect them?
Oh man, well, for one, sharks have a very long reproductive system. They're very similar to humans in that aspect. So, most people think like, oh, you kill one shark and then, 100 more will be born, right? Like any other fish. But in each litter, there's 1 to 2 that survive. And then when they are pregnant, it takes anywhere from 7 to 9 months for a new, hatchlings to be born. So, the rate of reproduction is very slow. And when we're just killing off millions of sharks every year, we're killing off the balance, which, everything starts at the top, right? Everything starts at the top of the food chain and works its way down. So you take out the top predator, and then the next predator down is going to suffer. Then the next predator down is going to suffer. And it just it's a trickle down effect, right?
Chain,
So, I mean, I guess that would be my best answer is, you take out the top predator and everything else below it suffers.
Got it. Okay.
So just nice, calm, cool, collected movements at the surface. Keep your lungs full of oxygen. Minimize your movement. Be aware of your surroundings. And it's going to be a really easy, fun, safe dive.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, man.
You are the one that I will call when I'm drunk. You are the one that I just need to feel loving. You saved me from the broken house that I built. You took me in with open arms.
Right here. Is that a bull? Yeah, bull shark.
A couple of them.
Is that a bull? 2 bulls.
time to get into the water.
Don't go down 60 feet or anything.
No.
Simply like that. Just
Of course.
10, 15 feet is
Yeah.
plenty. You don't want to go way below the shark.
Of course. So how many bull sharks did he say?
He said there's 6 down there right now.
6 down there right now. Mom, Dad, I love you. I'm about to get in the water.
We'll try to bring him back alive. This week we haven't lost anybody so far, but it's only Monday.
I'd faced my fears before, but nothing could have ever prepared me for this. 6 bull sharks, their cold eyes fixed on me, waiting for me to enter their domain. My heart racing, I sealed myself for the encounter of a lifetime.
He's still alive so far. He's got 6 bull sharks down there right now.
As I locked eyes with the sharks surrounding me, my mind was consumed by fear. Every terrifying shark attack, every gruesome news headline, every frightening documentary I've ever seen came flooding back into my mind.
The 26-year-old was bitten in the leg by a shark. Tourist killed by a shark while on vacation.
I could not lower my heartbeat, and it felt like the shark sensed it. Then this happened. In the midst of all the chaos, I remember what David said on the boat.
They feed off energy, right? So however you're feeling, they're going to be feeling that way. If you're out there panicking, splashing around, it's going to cause commotion. They're going to be curious.
Yeah.
If you're out there calm and just looking at them and just like in your element, they're going to treat you that way. They're going to just do their thing and they're not even going to think about you.
As I focused on my racing heart, willing to slow it down, I began to see the sharks in a different light. I remember a story that I was once told as a child. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful woman named Oceana. She stood at the shores, gazing out in the endless blue. She was a guardian, a protector of the delicate balance between humanity and the sea. Oceana warned mankind of the dangers of neglecting the ocean's power. She pleaded with us to respect the tides, to preserve the coral reefs, and to cherish the creatures that called the ocean home. But mankind didn't listen. We ignored Oceana's warnings, and the ocean began to suffer. The coral bleached, the fish disappeared, and the sharks, the majestic guardians of the deep, began to vanish. She gave up her human form and transformed into a majestic shark, sworn to protect the ocean and its inhabitants from those who would harm them. As I floated amidst the sharks, I realized a profound truth. These magnificent creatures are not the enemy. They're not mindless killers, but rather the guardians of the ocean's delicate balance.
Bro, that was the most thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, what an experience. Oh my God. Pretty.
All right. Nice work, Alex.
That was fun, bro.
Dude, that was awesome. So much fun, though. Yeah, anywhere from 5 to 12 bullies, top to bottom busy the entire time. I mean, we're in, what, 100 and...
95.
We're at 95 feet right now, and you can see the bottom
Yeah.
perfectly clear.
No lemons showed up.
No lemons.
Is that common too, or?
Not
Yeah.
on this drift. We should have gotten some because
I
we're
would-
drifting in.
Yeah. Lower water, we usually will pick up a lemon or two, but
Do they show
when
up?
there's that many bull sharks, they kind of control the environment.
Yeah, yeah.
And it pushes everything else out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do sharks know that to give way to the bigger apex predator?
They just know, bro. It's
They
like
just know.
us, right? It's like they see who top dog is out there, who's kind of controlling the show.
So we just finished swimming with sharks, bull sharks. When we started, there was about 4 to 6 sharks. But then after like 15 minutes, 12 to 15 sharks showed up. But it was such a beautiful moment down there, especially when I got in the water and I saw them down and they were swimming around. I just can't describe how it felt. It was probably the most peaceful thing I've ever experienced in my life. They were that majestic, they were that calm, they were that beautiful. You know, for the people out there who has a fear of sharks, I guess it's more of human nature, or I guess it's more of what we don't know and what we don't understand. New cultures, anything that's new to us, we're scared of and we're afraid of. But if you give it time, to understand and see that, hey, it's not as bad as the media or TV makes it seem like they are. It's far from it. You know, I was down there and I felt more at peace than I've ever felt in my life. My recommendation, guys, if you have a fear of sharks or anything in life, doesn't matter what it is, face that fear and you might see at the end of the day that there wasn't really anything to be afraid of. Yeah, big shout out to Tanner Underwater. Great dive team, great experience. There you go, guys. If you like this episode, like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.